locate the Open Fortress folder. Now, navigate to the scripts folder, then to the items folder, and finally, open itemsgame.txt. Scroll past the respawn particles, and you'll find cosmetics. Now, let's scroll all the way down to the end of cosmetics. And where weapons start. We can see the last item has the ID of 109, so we'll make our item 110. This is the basis of our item. Now we'll add to the item various options which sets how an item looks. You don't need to include all of these, most of them are optional. I'll start with the most important one. Region. This sets what slot the merc equips the cosmetic in. If the region you entered doesn't exist yet, it's created automatically. So if you want a new one, just type a new one. As of recording, already existing regions include head, face, glasses, chest, suit, bag, gloves, and boots, which are also used for pants. We'll use the most basic one for this demonstration. Head. Next off is the model. As one could imply, this sets the model which the game puts on the merc in third person. The usual path to these is models, player, items, mercenary, and then the name of the cosmetic. Lastly of the mandatory ones is backpack icon. This sets which texture is used in the loadout screen. The usual path is dots. Dots are important here. Backpack, then the region name, for example, hats, and then the name of the cosmetic. You don't need to include the file type at all, so just the name. This is more or less enough for a basic cosmetic. However, there's a few additional options. For example, the view model. This defines that when this cosmetic is equipped, the specified model here is attached to a view model. This is most often used for suits, chest cosmetics, gloves, and similar. The usual path for these is models, weapons this time, C models, cosmetics, and then the cosmetic name. This is entirely optional. The next optional var is team skins. This is either 1 or 0. By default, if you don't define it, it's enabled. What it does is it makes it so that the game tries to check if team skins exist. So if you made a blue and red version of the cosmetic. If you don't want to make blue and red versions, you can simply disable team skins, and it will automatically color the mercenary version into the correct color. Now make sure you don't have the team skins in your file then. The next option is uses bright skins. this is disabled by default, so if you want it, you have to enable it manually. When enabled, it uses the skin after the merc team skin when the bright skins option is turned on. This can help with visibility. If this is disabled, your texture just gets colored to green. Now, these are the simple options. We have two what I call key fields, which require their own curly brackets. So the first one is body groups. In this key field, inside it, you set the values of body groups this item will toggle when equipped. The mercenary's body groups are torso, left hand, left arm, left leg, right leg, wrist, and pockets. So 1 is disabled and 0 is enabled. So for example, if you want to disable the torso, you type in torso 1. Or if you want to disable the arms, you would use left arm 1 and right arm 1. Keep in mind the arms only disable the upper parts of the arms, not the gloves. And the last option is styles. This lets you define various different styles for your cosmetic. Now, you don't need to define this base style. It's enabled by default. Once you have this style key field, the style itself is also a key field. So for example, style 1, the name doesn't matter here, and style 2. Inside these style key fields, you just have to define what you want to be changed from this one. Everything else is automatically copied over. So for example, if you just wanted to change the model, you type in model, cosmetic name, style 2. Everything else will be copied over, so the view model is just gonna stay the same. Or, now this is option specific for styles, is skin offset. What this does is it skips to the next skin or texture group. So for example, if you have red, blue, mercenary, and then red style 1, blue style 1, and mercenary style 1, you would set the skin offset to 1. If you have like a third style, you would put in skin offset 2, and so on. Of course, these example models and materials don't exist, so to test out, I'll just copy this one over. So cosmetic name, hats, PST helm, view models, I'll just find the first one. And let's see. Let's use the Valor mask as the second style, and the offsets will stay the same. So now, let's test that one in-game. Let's check our loadout. And here it is. We can see something's wrong with the model. Yeah. Here the problem is we didn't use the full path. Easy to fix. Simply reload the item schema. Now let's check out the styles.
Cool.
Oh, we see the Valor mask, which we defined here. To show how you can make a new region if you want, you simply need to change the region here into new region. We reload the items game and reload the main menu. Main menu refresh. And we can see it went away from here into here. Now, one of the most common issues is if you miss a curly bracket somewhere, nothing at all will load. So for example, schema, when we reload the item scheme now, it'll throw out this error. recursive load from buffer. If you get this error, you know you messed somewhere up. So normally the best way to test is if this last curly bracket ends before it reaches the top. You can see it ends here and below this, so we'll just end here. This one's missing. Just add a curly bracket here, and it should be fixed. There we go. It all works fine now.